new day. Of course, today being Monday, 15th of September 2025. All right, I hope you're fine wherever you are. And we are here to celebrate with wine and everything. Dance to the money coming from America now, guys. Yeah, how are you brothers from America? Hola, hola from Thailand, Mexico, and and Argentina. And to the brothers and sisters in South Africa, Momon and Takia, Murhaba, how are you? I hope you're fine. And I really appreciate you guys on our channel. And welcome once more to a brand new day. So we celebrate the presence of our own ourselves, you over there and me over here. So I hope you're doing well as we get to another reaction today from Nyabohanse. And of course for fun, guys, not for any bad energy as you always call it. We are in good energy ourselves. Why not? Of course, if people saw us physically, what we do we do for mula. All right, guys, so in the village there is a lot of dance. All right, dance, left, right, everybody, even with the left legs, everybody is trying to dance because mula is around. Mula is around. Who doesn't dance to money? So guys, in the village people had to dance because Davy Jr. has remembered Matiko's mother. Now, when you look at the comments, I don't know why some people are saying they cannot waste their finances on Matiko and the mother. I hope they are not really casting away Matiko's mother. For whatever problem or ill she did, I do not know. All I am doing is to read the comments and go back to the video and watch what is happening and give myself happiness and see why I have to live, all right? And try to work 4 hard. Now that people in Nyabohanse are working 3 hard and things are working for them, why not work 4 hard over here? All right, so I'm trying to work 4 hard as a lazy gang sitting on a small stool. Yeah, give yourself joy because nobody will give you. Enjoy your own joy and make it a palace for yourself, all right? So guys, we have seen Davy Jr. moving around with Mula in his pocket everywhere, left and right, west and east, south and central, all right? So here we are dancing in the village with Mula in the pocket. Mula from America dropping like rain. Why not? Okay, so let's look at this, guys. Look at everybody dancing right there. Okay, Benki. Okay guys, Matiko's mom, she's not feeling okay. Benkik, wow, welcome once more to a brand new day. Benkik, I'm watching something and I'm reacting towards it. If you see me dance, can you watch my videos when I'm dancing, guys? My dance is different, Benkik, not that, you know. But here the village, in that village of Davy Jr., not my village actually, but the village, the old people dancing because they have seen Mula. If you don't know Mula, it's money. They have seen money in the pocket, guys. So I'm just trying to make it entertaining. And that is why I'm saying what I'm saying. But Benkik, in our own place, you can watch my shots. I really dance a lot, and I don't dance the way these people dance here. My dances are different, guys, a bit professional. But it is what it is. So like the video, Benkik, and anybody in the house, consider liking the video so that you don't forget to do that for me, please. All right, so as we go on, Davy Jr. has collected the old ladies that he took 24,000 Kenyan shillings, aka $200 US too. And people are very scared that they would be attacked. And Davy Jr. came out to say that there are no thieves in his village because they burnt all the thieves. And like, okay, you are so lucky because in other places you cannot miss a thief or two. If you go around giving money and exposing the camera, you may never know what will happen because people are actually starving and struggling. Anyway, it is what it is. For him, he said the surety of, safety is in Nyabohanze. Now he has come up the third day after subscribers have been asking at least for Mama Matiko to receive some money in her pocket. So he had to come up and indicate that somebody has contributed 500 Kenyan shillings, 6,500 Kenyan shillings, which is how many dollars? That is about 50 something, yeah? Yeah, about $52, right? Okay, so here people are dancing. Dancing and witnessing for whatever reason, okay?
And that is Bushere's mom. Acha nikusalimie tena. Zawadi yako inakuja. Uko barabarani niliambiwa. Sawa. Hi. So guys, what I just told Bushere's mother as well, her gift is coming. For sure it's coming. Guys, if you don't know, guys, imagine. I think this is the way to go. Because guys, she's so happy for Matiko's mother, despite Matiko's mom, she's not feeling okay. One of you guys, all the way from United States, wrote to me. It's not her very first time to support this village. She has been very supportive, big time. She has supported me big time, even on my construction. She sent me money yesterday for my construction as well. And I want to take this opportunity just to say thank you, Mom. I know you want to be watching this. Thank you for supporting my people. Thank you for supporting the village. We really appreciate. Even today is a big day for Matiko. Everybody came to witness.
Okay, guys, the reason why I'm picking on these receipts, I do not understand, but I still am trying to struggle to understand. According to DAVY JNRS yesterday, he told us that the reason why he films while giving this money, the sponsors want to see that. And I still asked, why not a private video sent to the donors? I have not yet received the answer, because actually, as far as DAVY JNRS is saying in this village there are no thieves and assuring us, I don't believe that. Even within families, we can't lack a situation whereby somebody will feel like they have to pick that money. But DAVY JNRS insists that there is no problem in that. And he says he never expected this to happen. Like, he never expected contribution, yet he is always having people donating something. Why not expect? If it's the channel of the villagers, and villagers must receive what he is receiving for them, then why not? Why did he not expect? I hope this is not again a script, as Nairobi teacher said that there are dramatic scripts coming. And I'm just waiting on something on Murimi or Halima. Will Murimi reoccur in DAVY JNRS videos? That is what I'm just asking. But this is what we call working for hard. All right?
I'm asking her, how much does has she received? 2,000. 2,000 plus 4,500. 6,500. Thank you. Ambia mtu mwenye amekutumia hii. Amekutumia hii pesa. Aendelee tu na huo moyo. Sababu hata ni mama mzee. My guy, like, she's old, you see? You see her hair? She's very old. Yeah, she's a grandma, by the way. You see?
Okay, guys. You know, in other videos we have been seeing people saying thank you, may God bless you and whatever. Mama Matiko simply said the person should continue with that spirit, meaning they should keep giving. So donors continue giving to the village, guys. That is the message that was there. And I looked at that. This is a premiere that is going on anyway, but I'm just looking at this dramatic aspect of collecting witnesses from the village to go witness, and then they are promised something better. And I'm like, okay. Of course, there were some clothes also that were donated towards the Matikos. Okay.
Saya tuko na choo. Suko nacho. Suko nacho. Nina wataamini twende utuone. Guys, she's walking slow motion. Slow motion. She's walking slow
Hey,
motion.
this old lady has mastered the art of charity here. The art of charity.
I fear going there because I don't wanna, dirtify their places because I have both. Wow, guys, amazing. Guys, what I can say, may you all be blessed. Wabarikiwe sana na Spring to Machiko tomorrow, come and help her to, plow,
Now, guys, when you look at the videos, there are people who are talking about the grandma as being very neat, and they are demanding that a house has to be done for her. Remember, the other lady also had the house just improved, And I'm like, okay. Nyabohanse people, ma Nyabohanse. Of course, charity, I understand from my perspective, those who are overseeing it must be gaining. And we do not really want it to stop, only that we would wish that indeed reaching out the people and doing the correct thing should continue. Now, away from that, let's look at Marwa. Marwa is scared about his life. I'm like, why are you scared about your life? Okay? And it is very funny that you can be scared about your life in your own home. Most times you are scared about your life away from home. But then, how can you be scared about your life in your own home and you keep hosting people? You can make a choice. If you're scared about your life, stop hosting people and limit your friends, and also make sure that you are only around those people who trust. But though, the only thing I know in this life, you can only trust yourself, not even your child, not even your brother, not even your father. Because if indeed you are scared and you have trust issues, let me assure you that the only thing you know is yourself. The rest of the people, you can never be aware of who they are, guys. So, yesterday there was a special envoy indicated from US, and I was like, which special envoy? All I can see here are the YouTubers from Nyabohanse and all over the Kenya nation, those who have actually been built through maybe Marwa, or they trust him or something like that. The only person I saw that has seemed to also look almost like the Jamaican uncle is Gibrot, Ribroy or something like that. You can correct me, guys, if you know the guy. But when I look at the rest of them, there are people who are familiar. People who have always been around constructing and all that. Okay? And in fact, we remember Marwa told us that in Nyabohanse we have almost 500 and more YouTubers. So the rest of the people whom we can see here, of course, they are just normal YouTubers. The only envoy, because envoy means a group. It's a group of people. And this reminds me of how Marwa was struggling to read a certain word. I'm trying to get it, but we'll get to it anyway. And until he had to call a Rosho. People, if you don't know English, marry someone who knows English. At least they'll save you from it, okay? They'll save you when you are not able to read, yeah? So Marwa is unable to read some word and calls, Rosho, come and read for me. And I'm like, the child is still crawling. Why leave the child roam around easily? If he hurts himself, so what? And people will be like, mind your business. I won't mind my business until the business of others is okay, all right? That is what it means by reaction, guys. That is what it means by reaction. All right? So, Marwa allegedly comes up. I want baby get the receipt immediately. When he's walking in the villa and says that he cannot eat together with the rest or share with them because of he is not safe. What ironical situation. If I'm in my own home and people are cooking food from there and serving openly, I think one of the most easiest food that is served is the open space serving, whereby randomly you go and serve yourself. But if you send somebody to serve for you, that is when you are not, if you are a person who is scared about your life, that is when you should know that that is the moment you are risking. Now, I looked at the video started And in the middle, while Marwa was actually seeing the kids serving, he asked one of them, Musavi, to make sure that he serves them, him, Rosho, Grandma, and I don't know, the visitor from Envoy. And in the process, he indicates that they serve them so that they can eat. Now, the serving was not done immediately, it was done later. And he indicated that someone was scared. I didn't pay attention to know who was scared about what. Then he ordered him to go take it to the house, you know. Now, later on, I think he thought that reactors or some people would talk about it. So he had to explain that he is doing that because he is unsafe. And I'm like, okay. So you people as Africans, you can go hide in the bedroom and eat from there. Yet you have built so big a house that has a dining table, dining room, and all that. What a shame. You know, how do you cook food in an open fire in your compound near this kitchen that should be demolished and improved? Because Marwa, you are really a commando that has done a lot of improvements in other people's home. If you did at Mama you've done at this grandma's place, and we have not seen you, you know, making her remain with the old house. Why do you have an old house in your own home? Demolish that house, build a good kitchen. You can have an external kitchen that is very beautiful so that it merges with the villa. People have commented on this many times. Lucy, welcome here. Welcome once more, and I'm happy you are here. I've already talked about DAVY JNRS situation with the village and the dashing of money in the open space and people dancing up left feet together and all that. And I'm like, okay, now let's get to the villa. The villa where people feel unsafe until they have to eat from the bedroom. I don't know. The bedroom is never a space that is comfortable for eating. Maybe for small people like us. But can you imagine a whole person who is being suggested to become, I don't know, the politician, and he said that he's doing a masterpiece. He always drops a masterpiece every now and then. But then, is he doing some drama? Having to take the wife and eat from the bedroom because they feel unsafe. If you are feeling unsafe, then make sure that you're the one cooking food together with you, and then you eat from your dining room. Because how do you build a dining room within a big house like that? Then you go eat from a bedroom. What is the role of a bedroom, my people? Let me understand, because unless I'm the one who does not know, I understand that the bedroom has bedroom matters. And that is why a bedroom should even be very secure. During the day, you can even lock it. When visitors are around and you don't want them to get there. But then a bedroom where now food invades, what about if you are attracting rats in the bedroom? I thought it's for us people who have not traveled to many continents, so we do not even understand the difference between the sitting room, the bedroom, and the kitchen, or even our houses do not have those components. But somebody who has built a whole villa with I don't know how many rooms, how many kitchens, how many dining rooms, how do you get to squeeze yourself in a bedroom to eat from there? And then you come out and begin saying that you cannot go sharing food with the visitors or eat with them because you feel insecure. Insecure for what? Why should you feel insecure? Hey, my goodness, chai. The Nigerians say chai or biko. Biko, come and tell us. Why should people eat from the bedroom? And we'll be asking this, and the next day they'll be sitting somewhere on the live stream and saying that my home is my home, I have to sit where I wish. I also saw a live stream in a closet. I was like, what the hell? Cleaned Ramorasui. Welcome, and like the video. Yeah, guys, sometimes I don't understand when people build so big houses and they don't understand why they did them. Because, like even the closet, how do you make a live stream from a closet? I thought they have a private room for such things. That is what I would do. How do you begin making live streams from a closet room and then you say, I will now be making from here? Now you want us to see the closet, or what exactly do you want us to see? Because live streams, for you who is as rich as you, with a whole anyway, let me spare some road. Oh. But then I came to this video and I saw wine being drunk openly, and I was like, so people cannot poison or whatever they can do to the wine, but they can mess with the food? Let's see this, guys.
For boys, and for girls. There's only one name for me. For girls. Oh, for you, yes. Okay. For girls. Aya, be ready. Nipe kikombe moja hapo. Utanisikia maisha. The win. Maisha tuko maisha tuko baba. He doesn't want to. Aya, ngoja nichukue nini YouTube. Ngoja. Nataka Instagram. Maisha will. Wewe kuja nisikie Instagram.
And I saw grandma there smiling with her glass, waiting for wine. I'm like, hey, things are yet to change. Among the Luya people, they say, Vindu vichenjanga. Hey. Yes, Lucy. He had a private. Davy Jr. came about, in his video, if you watch Davy Jr., he pretended that he did not know what is happening. Of course, Dimwango did not want to show. She ran away. She was traveling, I don't know, to Poland or wherever. But there was a small homecoming party, private, he calls it, in his home. And in the process, he calls it special envoy from USA. But the only visitor I can see there is one man, Jamaican man, having replaced the other man that went. So the Jamaican uncle has left, but there is another Jamaican man from, I don't know, USA who has arrived. And so this Sunday, that is yesterday, Marwa had a homecoming private party. In fact, there was goat that was slaughtered and people were celebrating with masup, masoda, and machapati and manyama. All right? Children queuing there, people struggling for food. He finally even said that they had overfed, and yet they were crying around. They should go home. He even ordered some of them, if you don't want to serve, go home, you know? So there was, Lucy.
Mugeni msisahau. Pole. Haya msikunywe, angalia yule ameshakunywa na ndani. Usikunywe, don't drink.
Oh my goodness. So do you know, guys, wine has been served before people can even cheer up. Some people had ran to drink it. And Marwa had to remind them, this is not changa, can you wait? My goodness. So the crowd in the home and people shouting around and wine being splashed all over the place. And as people receive their wine, they are not patient enough to wait for the cheers. Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, YouTube will show us things on this YouTube streets. That is why we find fun and react, and people are like, lazy gang. Yeah, let us continue to be lazy as we are, but at least we have something to say than keep quiet. It is better that I speak something than keep quiet as if I'm going to die or I'm dead, you know? So indeed, I wouldn't like this kind of experience in my home where people are shouting around, you know, they are pouring wine all over the place. Peter Kasmil, welcome. Welcome. Clint Ramorasi, where did you go to? I'm still waiting for the like. Like the video for me. Okay? So, guys, people are popping up with their wine in the glasses. You don't know even the safety of the glasses because they want to quickly gallop and have another share. You know, Africa sometimes is very funny. If you welcome people who don't have decorum, you will actually generalize that all Africans are like that. But we have people who have decorum. We have people who have decorum even in events and they know what to do. But here, there is no order at all. Even from serving, people are serving struggling. When it came to Masoda, Maro had to remind them that I have at least kept one for my family. That is those people who stay around me. And I'm like, you people, these days you take sugar. Sugar was a no business in this home. Since when did it become one of the, you know, expectation? Or is it only on camera that you tell us we eat healthy, organic food, We don't take a lot of sugar. Then it comes to an event, you forget about it and you announce that I've left a whole crate for the family. I'm like, okay, things about to go down. Lisa Shelby, welcome, welcome. And thank you for stepping here. Like the video for me. Peter Samley, you've not liked the video yet. And Lisa Shelby, like the video. Yeah, Lucy says Mura should build a separate house for this kind of ceremony so that a main house is kept private for his family. I'm sure he can afford it. Of course he can. This is a billionaire in walking. He is, because if he can afford that kind of horse, I saw him on the live stream and he was telling us the kind of horse he's going to buy from South Africa. He said it's about 4,000 USD. Who can afford that if not him? Other people cannot afford that, but him, he can afford it. He has already 3 horses, but he still has to add more and more with Safari's loading, Safari's organization loading, you know. And he also testified in his live stream that he's going to sponsor what? People like Sandra. He's going to sponsor them. Let's just watch on this video a little bit so that you don't say I'm giving news that is not there. This live stream before the event, this is what he was saying.
Less, you can also comment. I'm just suggesting. I feel like the best way to help that orphanage will be just 150 of you guys adopting each. What will you lose adopting an orphan? Even me, I will adopt one. I will start with myself. I will adopt one, $200. So even...
Okay. So guys, people are asking about the orphanage, and Marwa decided now that people are talking about it, let's do something. That is why reaction is very important, guys, very important. We reminded Marwa that he has also to think of the orphans, because he has been helping some people who are not really in need of it. People like Mayuguno, how do you help somebody like Mayuguno? Somebody who has sponsors himself, somebody who earns from YouTube already a lot of money. So at least something has woken in him and he's thinking of orphanage. But now here he is reminding again his subscribers to adopt children. He will write a list of children in the orphanage and then everybody should adopt one. And then there is already a figure he has calculated people should be sending to him, or rather to Gitriba, to take care of those orphans. He has also said the $700 that were sent to him and people are talking about it, he's going to compensate back. He has already received from the subscribers and he's going to give back to the orphanage, not in form of cash, but in form of materials. And I'm like, you don't trust that this lady can do the management, or what is the problem? So partly I agree, because the lady is kind of insecure. She has announced she's insecure, but I don't think, what is the problem with asking for her opinion? Asking for her opinion so that she seems to be managing the process. But I know I can answer this question. Marwa possibly wants to do that so that people will continue sending through him and he will always make views. You know, people really watch stuff that do with the vulnerable. I saw that in Brian's compound. So of course people will keep watching and he will have continuous flow of views, you know. So what is the loss? No loss.
Even me, God can bless me. But even in my house right now, I have one here called Anastasia. Yes. I have one on Anastasia here.
Okay.
You know. So I want to say thank you guys. Right and Rise, I see your message. Thank you so much. Mona, thank you so much. Mark. M-A-R-K. Is it like that? Or is M-A-C-K? Yeah, get confused. I want to bring Mr. Luis here. And YouTube Villa. Thank you. So we want to bring Mr. Not today, maybe tomorrow. That's a very good name. But you see, the problem with that is it will be reminding Brian that he's a thief. You know? So we are planning to bring the Sunset House by Team Marwa. Thank you so much. How can I send something? I was reading something to the little boy. Look, you can find here my number. You can do something we call remedy.
Guys, I don't know whether I heard it wrongly. I think Marwa had already disclaimed himself from receiving any money. But then here on live stream again, he said people can send him to Remicly. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Maybe am I the one who heard it wrongly, or is he the one who said it wrongly, guys? Because I heard him saying he doesn't want people to send any money to him anymore. Even for the orphanage, they should send to Gitriba. And when it comes to the home of grandma, he said they are closing the chapter. But now people are asking, and again he's saying, you can find my number down below and send to Remicly. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, you know?
Or PayPal, but if you're sending through PayPal, you have to indicate family and friends. Zweku 001. Wambo says Miracle House. May God can bless him. But even in my house right now, I have one here called Anastasia and the orphanage. And you can contribute that serious influence they have seen. They have seen, and we didn't do it to show them. We did it because...
Guys, did you know that Marwa has a serious influence and a serious team? Did you doubt it? Now he has proven you wrong because they were able to build a house in 30 days. That is what he's saying, guys. So I don't know whether he really believed that people talk about him because they don't believe he has influence. Of course he has. If you have followers like 573 subscribers, who can say that you don't? 573,000, not just 573, but 573,000 subscribers. Who will deny or rather say that you don't have influence? You have influence. That is why those people keep watching and following and helping. So no one doubted that. The only thing people say is, how accountable are you with the money? And I think the reason why people talk about this because they realize that there was some kind of cornering somewhere. And it's not like they will be really influencing what you do, but at least even the government has checks through the opposition. So those people are just there to play a certain role that may not be appreciated currently, but if people go critically thinking about it, it might be having a role, all right? And of course, we can't say that those people are the ones who make him, do what he does, but the reality is that things have been right, and somehow, in one way or the other, just like Marwa says he's not perfect, he has been learning as he goes on, okay? So let's go back to the villa where people are afraid about their life. I don't know whether Rosho fears, but then I looked at the way they were really sharing wine in the open and I was like, are you not scared? You are scared with food but not drink? Really?
There's a guy here who drank. He thought it was a gongo. Gongo is local. Cheers. Ridley. Easy. That's a cheers. Can I leave him with you? Hold
This is from...
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much.
This is for your mom.
For my
From
mom.
Cecil.
From Cecil.
Yeah, this bag.
Okay. I'll ask
I
my mom.
saw her today, but she gone to church.
Oh, that's why we were thinking like we'll unbox this tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
Because tomorrow she will be here.
Yeah, but
Uncle Mo, this is for congrats.
I won't be leaving until in the afternoon. So.
Yeah. If I
Guys, so this is the guy that has just come, a new visitor replacing Jamaican uncle. The BNB is working, right? Some brains from the traveler. He has traveled around the world and he knows how BNBs operate. Now here they are reaping from it. Gifts after gifts, guys. Are you envious? Will you keep quiet?
Uncle Paul.
From Jamaican uncle.
Jamaican uncle.
Alright, so Uncle Mo will
Take care
receive
of
that.
him. All right.
I need to call him and find out who is this for. And also this
Yes.
is for the kids. Jamaican uncle say you should be in charge of it.
Oh, we should have given them.
He got a stuffy nose or something.
Oh, blossom.
It's like a liquid.
Have a good experience, but you know, we learn from experiences. That's what I can say. Thank you, Mr. Cecil. Trenchtown Grandpa.
Trenchtown Grandpa.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Yes.
So this is how it happened. Okay. And there's a bottle here. Just squeeze it.
Oh my God.
Retract.
Yes. Very advanced, yes.
And then squeeze. You push it all the way in.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So out when passengers going in.
Yes.
So this is to extend.
The leg.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I see. Oh, I see.
So you extend.
So they can
out
straight,
with-
or when they're getting out, maybe like Mr. Louise, very soon heading to Africa.
Yeah.
Special envoy, guys. This is his third day or second day.
Wednesday. Today's what? So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today, 3 days.
Today's Saturday.
Today's Saturday, 4 days.
It's been 4 days. You came in the evening or morning? Diani and cameras help us. Let me on YouTube. Open my phone. Use my phone to get her.
I'm trying to get that specific part, but I can't get it. But the reality is,
He came with until tomorrow morning. Where's Maro? This is my video now. You can see something. What's up, guys? It's Maro here. We are enjoying Caribbean cuisine. Straight from Caribbean. Here we have. I'm having one of the very famous soup called curry goat. Curry goat soup. Yes, curry goat soup. Aya, soup must watu watumie. Aya. Guys, I'm saying the soup should remain so that my people at night, I don't want them asking me for money. And look how food is here. Too much rice.
I need to put a dumpling
You're totally a very good chef. But let me, before I praise you, let me test. Very fantastic.
Let me give you a dumpling.
Yes, thank you.
We call it spinners.
Spinach dumpling.
so it's so funny that in the same video where Marwa expresses fear, the same video where Marwa expresses fear over food is the same video where he's eating or drinking the soup even in the open. He's taking wine in the open. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. But people are scared is because they have enemies, maybe a lot of enemies around them. So you fear for your life because the enemies are just too many. Or you may have fear because you've done something wrong, so you think somebody will have to revenge. Or else, if it is his home, what he can do for him, because Rosho has always cried, he doesn't want this publicity and the presence of so many people in the home. I remember the day when Brian actually came to this home and picked some stuff, the phone. We remember Rosho saying that from now onwards, people will not come in unless they work here. So when I see these parties coming up again, then I'm asking myself, have they settled and decided otherwise? You know, people will say they can do what they want with their lives, but we are just talking about what they said, you know. So let's listen to this, and I think it is this part that is testified.
Eating with my wife. One thing you have to understand is we have a policy that we eat food from our house. I mean, my bedroom. It's a bedroom, it has a kitchen, it has such a big space. It's not like a small space. And the reason we do that is because we have too many visitors.
So it is at this point that Marwa came out to say that one policy in their home, the villa, is that they eat food from their bedroom, him and his wife. Hey. And I'm like, it's about to go down. So you eat food from the bedroom. Now where do you sleep and conduct other marital aspects? From the bedroom again? Or now from the sitting? Because the house is so massive. Why do people build so massive houses if they don't know what the rooms are for? Why should you call a room a bedroom and then go eat from there, guys? Eh? Why should you call a room a bedroom? Then you go, you have a kitchen, you have a dining room. Then instead of eating from the dining room, you go eat from a bedroom. What is the essence, guys? Let me know, because I am just finding fun in this and I want to learn. I want to learn. So you guys, make me understand. Because why should we call a room bedroom, but then it serves us in eating? And this is a rule in the villa. And he says it's because they have a lot of visitors in the home. Who brings these visitors if not you, Marwa? Because what I understand from Rosho's point of view, she does not really like so many visitors hanging around. Privacy is affected. The safety also that you are talking about is affected. So when did you learn that there is insecurity in your home when you bring so many people? Anyway, let's listen to his other reason, because that was not the only reason he said. And I don't know, guys, anybody watching this video later, the analysis, please let me know. Am I overreacting, or is there a point in what I'm trying to say? Because I would imagine I build a house with bedrooms, I build a house with kitchens, dining rooms, then I go eat from the bedroom. That is not typical African. African, we eat food from the open. You cannot welcome people in your home, let them eat from outside, and then you yourself, you are scared to eat from outside. Can somebody just run around and drop something in your food, yet that food has been served collectively? You know, one thing with food that is served collectively, unless, in fact, I would expect Maro to just pick a plate and go serve it on the queue like others, but can be number one serving. Or they have a specific person to serve so that that person is accountable for their meal. So how can he come about and say that it's because there are so many people in the home, that is why they cannot eat in the open? I always see, by the way, when events are here, people eat, then you'll find later Marwa is eating from a bowl. Like the homecoming, there was a party that we had students coming. Later on, I saw Marwa struggling, saying, I've not eaten, let me look for food. He did not find a plate that was free in the house. He had to go and eat from the bowl, and I was like, it's about to go down, because such a rich man. Anyway, it is what it is. He was even welcoming Sandra to come and have nature bathe in YouTube River, just like the sister and the wife to Uncle Mo did. It is what it is. Bite your heart, right? Bite your heart. Let's hear another thing that he says here.
Visiting us, so we cannot actually be sharing food with especially locals, because you never know other people.
Did he just call them locals? Marwa just called his fellow villagers locals. So even if there are anybody who is international, they are still locals. He cannot go sharing food with locals, so because he's not a local, for him he's international. The travel commander himself, the master series writer, the composer of videos. Hey, my goodness, sometimes now I understand why Marwa wants most people to be just under him. Like currently, the way they are trying to manipulate grandma so that she does what they want. She holds the wine glass and smiles around the camera. She goes around answering their calls. It's because he feels like he's not a local. He's not a villager. He does not understand the intentions of villagers. Now, if you are scared about villagers, why can't you stop from hosting the people in your home? You know, you can always have an event, and you don't have to necessarily hold it from home. Hold it with business partners. But again, life is life. You can have business partners and friends, and you don't know whether those friends are right. But sometimes, if you have faith in God, why should you be so scared? Why? Anyway, let's look at what he's saying here.
Or don't like you. So that's what we do. But we cook together. We don't cook separate. So anyway, guys, that's not so important. The most important.
It is important in our analysis as reactors, because now when you say such a information, I'm sure villagers will now hear about it. And now you've cooked food together. In fact, you are the host. You brought the goat, you brought the rice, you brought the chapatis, and then the cooks were here. Unless you are doubting the cooks, and cooks were Priska Sagati, we had the Jamaican envoy, and we had Lawino, the woman who was cooking at Grandma's place, and she's the only person who has ever been doubted in terms of her food. But anyway, she was maintained. So we can try to forget that, but we will not forget totally. We will forgive. So guys, it is what it is, guys. On these streets, when we talk about things, people are like, why are you talking about them? But then we talk about them because we see things here, okay? So let's see this also, just for like 1 or 2 minutes, then I'll live stream, because I'll be dealing with other matters. Okay, so what is scaring you? That is what you have not heard, that they don't like you, but you always invite your friends. You don't invite random people. You always invite those people whom you've worked with until you trust. So how comes you are still scared about them? Anyway, let's look at this live stream. The naming of Grandma's house.
Okay,
House of
that is
YouTube
Weku
community?
001.
Really?
Wambo says Miracle House. Esther Villa.
Rescue house.
Kandosio, come greet us, please. Yeah, she's washing my Maisha, but I'll bring her to say hello. Guys, MARWA'S Villa. I think it will confuse you. Probably because I'm not using my laptop. Or we just type it the normal way. Hey, please, 3 years to 6 years old. People from South Africa, help me get Appaloosa. Appaloosa is a type of horse. So beautiful, guys. Ngong, Kenya, Thika, Canada. Hey, guys, you guys, you are making me think of making you a party. Oaxaca, oh my God, who is here? Oaxaca, Mexico. Oh, Hamisi, yeah, you told me you went to Oaxaca. Asante sana. Baalbek, I see right there, Rwanda. Lome and Ouagadougou. No? And I think, guys, I want to make sure that you give the video a like. So apart from subscribe, like that. Now, guys, we are back. Tomorrow I'm going to officially close the construction at Grandma's place. And the reason I'm saying that is, first, I want to thank you for your support. And we've done. Hey, guys.
Yeah, guys, so if you watch that video, of course, Marwa was indicating he wants a belusa, a special horse from South Africa, and of course, his team will make it happen. Why not? It will make it happen, and he said it's 4,000 USD, making it possible. Big dreams. Davy Jr., somebody tried to tell him that he should just have built a small house, but I disagree with that, because unlike Marwa and Dimango's house, Davy Jr.'s house is in this town, Nyabohanse. And therefore, it is very potential for business people who want to run businesses there. So I think this massive house was not just, he can pick some rooms and then rent others, unlike the MARWA'S villa, which is too big but deep in the village, and also Dimango. So I believe his, house can be as massive as possible. As long as he can finish constructing it, it will be very potential for a lot of businesses, guys. So it is what it is, and I think I've done my analysis for the fewest minutes possible. Let me go back to my bench so that I can attend to a student. I know I had promised them to come during this hour, and they're going to come right away. So I thank you, guys. Some of you are subscribing to the channel, are liking the videos, sharing my shorts. You are also encouraging me to keep creating shorts, and I always pray that I'm able to do so, and really, in a way, influence you also in what you are doing, inspire you in what you are doing, and get encouraged every day. So I really appreciate. My hours are thinning every day, and soon I'll be there. So bye-bye. Let's meet later in another reaction while I'll be at home. Goodbye.